Ladies and gentlemen, this is KevinTheSkullAnderson. I have decided to try once more posting a video on YouTube. I've changed a lot. It's not even close. I'll explain why. I've changed for the better. I really have. I have absolutely changed for the better. I have had to go through so many changes in the past year. So many changes. If I told you why, you wouldn't believe me, but just hear me out for about, I think, maybe 8, maybe 9 minutes. 9 months ago, I decided I needed to really change my life. And I had to risk everything to do it. It took everything out of me to get to this point. And the most that I've ever had to take out of me was 9 months ago. I'm not going to explain to you guys how I did it. But all I had to do was listen to God. God told me something that morning, last October, in 2021. I listened to God, and He has been blessing me ever since. And ever since that morning, I have worked harder than I ever had in my entire life to know that there is no pill in the world that can fix what is wrong with me. I have 7 mental disorders. The doctors that watched me be born in 1993 discovered 3 of them. And with the help of my friends and family and colleagues and many other people over the years, I have discovered that I also have 4 other illnesses to boot. No mental illness can be cured by a pill. It is impossible. I'm going to explain to you guys very bluntly what I have. In addition to me having Asperger's, which has everything to do with a lack of social communication, ADHD, which is a lack of staying still, and oppositional defiance disorder, which I have come to know over the years is merely a distrust of career politicians in the federal government. I also have chronic depression, which stems from my feeling that some days I would be better to just not exist anymore. Me being severely anxious, which explains why I'm not able to communicate with others or have friends to an extent. Not that I don't deserve friends, I have plenty here. And of course, to some degree, I may or may not be, according to an IQ test I took at 5 years old, mildly mentally retarded. Not that that's supposed to be possible, but in addition to those other ailments that I have, including the 3 that I was born with, I also have what is called savantism, I've come to find out. My sister and I have done research. Many people that I have known in life have helped me do this research too. I am not the only person to know this. Lots of people know it. They find it very hard to believe, but they know it. So, the savantism, as crazy as this sounds, has nothing to do with anything except for talents. I'm multi-talented. There are lots of savants running around in the world. Lots of people who are capable of doing lots of things. I am capable of doing a lot of things. I have many talents, which I believe, describes me as being a savant. And even crazier still, an idiot savant. Some days I have to play dumb to hide from people the full weight of how brilliant I am as a human being. Sometimes I have to play smart in order to hide my ignorance from those same people. So I'll be damned to play smart, and I'll be damned to play smart and dumb, and I'll be damned to just play dumb. Because I'm stupid smart. 7 mental illnesses, all rolled into one. 2 forms of autism, ADHD, oppositional defiance disorder, chronic depression, severe anxiety, and mild mental retardation. That is exactly what I have. I don't have the slightest fucking idea how I will ever be able to explain that to any psychologist or any psychiatrist. And the people in the government honestly believe that I'm not capable of getting a job because I don't listen. No, it's not that I don't listen. I don't listen to the people in power, in Congress, and in the deep state. They're not going to tell me how to live my life anymore. From here on out, I'm going to leave that responsibility to my friends, my relatives, and my neighbors. That's right. It's absolutely right. I have gained my independence from the government to an extent. To an extent. I don't even know how to further explain any of this, but I'm going to try. One day I desire to have a camper. I want to live in a camper because where I'm at is just too big. Yes, there's a lot of stuff here. I'm happy to have a lot of stuff. But a lot of the stuff here is not mine. I do not own 99% of the shit in this house. The only things in this house that I own are what I brought here 6.25 years ago and what I bought since that time, and even in the days of me being in a group home with my own money. That's all I've got. And I've spread that between John's place and my other friend Kimberly's place. These 2 individuals are the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. They don't get nearly enough credit. And it's thanks to them, my family figures, and especially to my family and all of my neighbors, that I have gotten as far as I have. None of what I've done was supposed to be possible. I have all these different releases of music and 4 books, which I'm going to get out there one day. I'm going to get it out there. I'm not going to ask you guys to help me with that. I'm not even going to tell you guys to. You guys are more than welcome to give me feedback however you can. And you're more than welcome to help me out with trying to make sense of this bullshit that has been happening. Not just where I reside, but all over the world. There are many of you out there that are going through the same situation as I am, if not significantly worse. So, I don't feel sorry for myself anymore. I feel sorry for you guys, because you guys are going through so much, and yet you guys have to have someone to be in your corner. I want to be in your corner. I want to be a team player. as far as I know, this will probably be my last video on YouTube. I have a Rumble page. Username KevinTheSkullAnderson. All one word, capitalized K, capitalized T, capitalized S, capitalized A. I will link you to that channel in the description of this video. This is my last video on YouTube. I will not deactivate my YouTube account. I will continue to use this account, but only for watching and commenting on videos. I'll meet you in the comments section. Thank you.
The prophecy of the eighth fire. There will come to a fork in the road. One will lead to materialism and destruction for almost all living creatures. The other road will lead to a spiritual way upon all those which native people will be singing. This path will lead to the lighting of the eighth fire, a period of eternal peace, harmony, and a new birth where the destruction of the past will be healed. That is not a prophecy. Hell is blessed. Heaven has one. There are two paths